Well, hello. You know what's actually amazing to me? That, I'm only laughing because it's absurd and I'm just 12,000 miles away from this looking at it, from another galaxy at this point. Not because I'm on a high horse or I'm being pretentious, but because I can't relate to so much of this planet and never have really been able to. The double standards. And yeah, we'll use the word patriarchy. For example, men have been able to be bald, fat, and smelly forever and still get women if they have money, I guess, or humor, or some kind of emotional intelligence, right? Whereas a woman has to have like a PhD and be a stripper. She has to be, attractive and intelligent, but then she can't be any of those things either because, the misogyny is real and the perfectionism and the satanic, absurdity and dichotomies and polarities are, what run the brainwashing programmers and programs that we're all trying to unpack here and peel back layers of the Mason onion, right? The demonically hijacked Mason onion. So if you look at the demographics and the ads and the algorithm, for example, I'm now coming up on 55. The silver lining of that is, woohoo, I'll qualify for Senior Tuesday at the thrift shop. It'll be great. I'll be loving it. And then the rest of it is pretty shit because you get mammed, which isn't great. I know, that's like a Southern thing or a Western thing, like, polite. And I'm always like, look, you can call someone miss till we're 98 and we will kiss you for it. But anyway, ageism, right? And all these wrinkle creams while the world is ending and they're eating babies. All this weight loss stuff while the world is ending and they're eating babies. All this, here's how you can deal with your vaginal odor and dryness while the world is eating babies. Here's how you can wax this and microneedle that while the world is ending and they're eating babies. So it's a pedophilic operating system. So I say we all have a full bush, go full stink, full fucking fupa. Hey, your fupa's coming in nicely. What is that? That's the fat belly that hangs over your vajay, like it's a middle-aged thing. And I don't think a woman with abs is a thing we need to, promote, or men with abs for that matter. We can all have a little bit of dad bod / mommy bod, like, whether you gave birth or you're just drinking beer and watching football, like whatever. Look at the goddess statues of yore. They had full breasts, full bellies, big hips, and they were considered the standard of beauty at that time. I definitely was born in the wrong time. I'm a bit more zoftig. I'm a bit more curvaceous. I'm a bit more bodacious. And I don't want to be a twig or a stick figure or an insect or an adolescent boy. I don't want to be hairless and smell sweet because that's some old smelly dude's fetish to be with a virgin. I don't want that. I don't want the guy who wants that. I don't want the fake guy who wants that. Because they're fake. To me, if you want fake, you're fake. If you need to be with fake, you are fake. And if you can't be with real, then leave us the fuck alone. Let us be stinky. Let us have a full bush. Let us burp and belch and fart and not be ladylike and be wild warrior feral bog creatures. Like, just, we're not for you and you're not for us because you want children and we want men. So we're at cross purposes here. There you go. And for all my good friends who are good men and pals and buddies and, awesome platonic dudes, like, we love you. We thank you for being you. We see you. Thank you for seeing us. It restores our faith in humanity and in men. And for the rest of you who only see us as an object or a target or conquest or a belt notch or a crotch, moment, please fuck off. Please fuck all the way off forever. Thank you. Yeah. Done. We're done with that. And the war is over on that because our internal war is ending and we're not going to cater to the male gaze of pedophiles anymore. We're not doing it. So I'm going to say fat and smelly and I'm going to, be me. Be me and do me. You guys be you and do you. Try to stay away from the children, though, because you're going to be caught. You're going to be caught and you're going to be exposed for that. And it's not going to go well for you to try to make us feel old or smelly or irrelevant because we're calling you out for the fact that you prey on children. It's not a tactic that's desirable or effective. So good luck with that. A waste of time and money and energy as per usual. And yeah, we just have to stop being misogynist, and that means women against women with like putting on I bought all the things, I'm falling for it. Putting on foundation to cover your aging, coloring your hair to cover your aging. I'm not saying we can't do these things here and there if we want to, but do it out of choice and because it makes you feel good, not because you're afraid of father time being stamped on your face. People who have lines in their face have stories and lived experience, and I'd much rather deal with any of them than the ones who are fighting time and drinking adrenochrome to stay youthful looking. No, thank you. So what do I say? I say stay fat and smelly and be averse, be something that the perverse ones have an aversion to. They hate crones. They hate women in their full power and in their full primal glory. They hate us. So we can love ourselves by not bending to their grooming, and I mean physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual grooming practices. We don't have to do it. We get to say no thank you. And we get to say fuck you. Thank you, fuck you, next, bye. Onward. There you go. I say I am excited for my mid-50s in a way I never was excited for my 20s and teens when I was more appealing to these creeps. Good. We want to age out. It's a good thing. Bye.